So welcome back to Eye to Eye with Elizabeth English. It's admission season at Archer and at independent schools all across the country. And we had an open house on Sunday. It was a great day, oversubscribed. But one of the things that came up from our current parents who showed up to volunteer was that they wanted very much for me to reiterate or somehow broadcast the benefits of a girls' school and all of the research that lies behind those benefits. So I'm going to do that today. So it is really remarkable when you consider that less than 5% of girls and women in this country attend a girls' school or a women's college. And yet girls' school and women's college graduates have made up to 25% of the female members of Congress, a third of female Fortune 500 board members, and an extraordinarily high percentage of women who are heads of state across the globe are girls' school graduates. There's actually a lot of research underlying the benefits of girls' schools, and one of the women who's been really instrumental in helping us understand why girls' schools produce so much of the female leadership in the world is a woman named Dr. Bernice Sandler, and she was one of the principal forces behind Title IX, which was the legislation in the 1970s that said girls must be given equal access, opportunity, and resources in education and extracurricular in our public schools and universities. If you watch the Olympics and you're aware of the phenomenal showing that the United States women's Olympic team had, it is directly attributable to Title IX. But Dr. Bernice Sandler coined a phrase that came out of her research called the chilly climate. And the chilly climate refers to the fact that in co-ed classrooms or in co-ed meetings or any kind of setting where women and men are engaging in dialogue together, the facilitator 79% of the time will call on a man. And we do this no matter how enlightened we are and whether or not we're men or women. We call on men more, we give them more praise for what they say, we interrupt them less. And over a lifetime, and particularly over the course of 12 years of schooling, this has a cumulative effect on girls. And it begins to erode their confidence. They're certainly not conscious of it. And so when they leave a co-ed school and they go to a university, they're often disinclined to raise their hands, and they're conditioned to take a back seat in the classroom. One of the things that we hear repeatedly from professors in higher ed is that they can always spot the girls' school graduates. They're the ones who sit in the front row, they're the ones who raise their hand, they're the ones who are great self-advocates, take advantage of office hours, and they're often the ones who take on leadership roles in higher ed as well. And we're certainly seeing that in our alumni survey data. One of the most gratifying things for me as a head of school is when I have some parents who are new to the school tell me that their daughters are alive with learning in a way that they've never seen them before, that they come home saying how much they love math or how much they simply love school. And we know at Archer that that is directly attributable to the fact that we're a single-sex environment where girls can be completely comfortable in their own skin and focused on developing what's on the inside, not the outside. You know, I invite you to comment. We very much want your stories. We want to hear how Archer has changed your daughter's attitudes about school and about her confidence, changed her confidence in what she can do at school. So please take the time to comment, join the conversation, and thank you so much for listening.